Welcome back. The internet is buzzing. Elon Musk's long-awaited Tesla Model 2 is finally here. That's right. After tons of speculation, the 11,579th unit has officially hit the market. If you've been waiting for this moment like we have, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell, because we've got a major announcement in this video. We're talking delivery dates, what's inside this little beast, and whether the Model 2 will shake up the under $25,000 EV market like the Cybertruck did on January 1st. So, when can you actually buy the Tesla Model 2? The 2025 Tesla Model 2 has finally been revealed, but while the official announcement is here, getting it in your driveway will take a little more patience. Believe it or not, waiting might actually be the smartest move future owners can make. Right now, Tesla is running final validation tests on 237 pre-production units. You've probably seen those spy shots coming out of Giga Texas. An insider confirms that mass production begins in September 2025, with the first customer delivery starting December 12, 2025. Initial launch markets include the usual hotspots: New York, Los Angeles, California, Texas, and Florida, followed shortly by the Northeast and Pacific Northwest. Then comes the global rollout. Europe, Giga Berlin, starts March 2026 UK, right-hand drive ships in April Australia, and Japan follow in May-June. China will get a market-specific version from Giga Shanghai by Q3 2026. Reservations open in November. Starting this November, you can reserve your Model 2 with Tesla's usual $100 fully refundable deposit. Tesla expects a mind-blowing 435,000 reservations in just 24 hours, nearly double what the Model 3 did. But deliveries won't be first come, first served. 40% of units go to existing Tesla owners, based on purchase history. 30% go to new customers with early reservations. 15% to fleet and business buyers. 15% for international orders. Depending on where you are, the wait time looks like this: 3 to 4 months, US West Coast; 5 to 7 months, East Coast; up to 9 months, Europe. Why the wait? Tesla is doing things differently this time. Unlike the rushed Model 3 rollout, the Model 2 is going through a 4,700-point quality inspection. That's 3 times more rigorous than the Model 3. They're also running 97 extra safety validation tests, well beyond what's legally required. The goal? To make sure even the first production cars feel like a third-year model, so no more early adopter issues. The production lines are already installed and currently in the testing phase, so this isn't Elon overpromising. It's happening. What are you getting for the wait? Good question. Here's what Tesla is doing during the wait. Expanding supercharger network by 32%, with 570 new locations focused on Model 2 routes production savings. Launching in a steady, optimized way saves you around $3,700 per vehicle. 37% fewer repair incidents in the first 2 years thanks to all that extra testing. Service capacity up by 41% before first deliveries. Lifetime priority status for early reservation holders on future Tesla releases EV tax credits. This timeline is aligned to maximize federal incentives before they start shrinking in 2027 higher resale value. Tesla expects a boost in 3-year residual value by 11%. So, is the Tesla Model 2 worth the wait? For a lot of folks, veterans, retirees, working class families, the Model 2 represents a real shot at affordable electric mobility. It's not just a car, it's a new kind of freedom. And sometimes, the best things in life are worth waiting just a little longer for. So, what do you think? Would you wait for perfection, or would you rather have it now? Type Model 2 in the comments if you're ready to hold out for what might be the most important EV of the decade. Is the Model 2 another Cybertruck situation? Let's break it down. Everyone's wondering the same thing. Will the Model 2 be another explosive situation like the Cybertruck fire earlier this year? Well, the truth might surprise you, maybe even more than the price. How did Tesla make the Model 2? So affordable without compromising safety. That Cybertruck fire incident sent shockwaves through the EV world, and raised big questions about Tesla's ability to deliver safe vehicles, especially at lower price points like the Model 2. In response, Tesla did something drastic. They completely rethought battery safety from the ground up. The Model 2 is built around what might be Tesla's most intense safety approach yet. It features 14 independent thermal monitoring and protection systems embedded in the battery pack. Temperature sensors are placed every 92 millimeters. That's 3 times the sensor density used in previous Tesla models. The liquid cooling system. It's been redesigned too. Now there are 3 independently managed cooling zones that actively detect and stop hotspots before they become serious. A total battery redesign. This is where it gets really interesting. Unlike the Cybertruck's 4 large battery modules, the Model 2's battery is split into 12 smaller, individually protected zones. This compartmentalized design means that even in the worst-case scenario, any thermal issue would be contained to less than 10% of the battery pack. They've also increased the distance between high-energy sections by 7 millimeters. That might sound small, but it makes a huge difference when it comes to heat transfer. Tesla says their new design prevents dangerous thermal chain reactions with 99.999992% effectiveness. That's based on a whopping 1.7 million simulated fault scenarios. Aerospace-grade materials and safe cell. Tech Tesla isn't just tweaking things. They're revolutionizing battery safety using advanced materials and all-new architecture. The new thermal barriers are made from aerospace-grade ceramic composites that can withstand temperatures up to 1,400 degrees Celsius, way above the threshold where lithium-ion batteries usually fail. But the real game changer? It's something Tesla calls Safe Cell, a completely new design strategy that builds safety protections at the individual cell level. Each cell can now shut itself off in microseconds if a problem arises, isolating the fault before it spreads. Tesla also introduced a cellular firewall, a design that literally blocks heat and fire pathways between cells. All of this has been tested extensively, including 3,542 thermal event simulations. The results are in. Safety redefined. Tesla's new safety systems aren't just claims. They've been backed by third-party validation. The IIHS is expected to give the Model 2 a top safety pick plus rating, with perfect scores across the board. NHTSA crash tests show the Model 2 can absorb 3.2x more impact than federal safety standards require. Independent lab tests show a 94% lower fire risk compared to other EVs. Insurance data predicts a 78% lower fire incident rate, which could lead to lower insurance premiums. Tesla took the hard lessons from the Cybertruck fire and used them to build what could be the safest battery system ever in a mass-market EV. And for those on a tight budget, families, veterans, retirees, it means you can finally own a cutting-edge electric car without compromising on peace of mind. Think the Model 2 is now the safest EV out there. Drop 11,579 in the comments if you trust it with your family. But safety isn't everything. What about handling? Now let's talk about something just as important. How does the Model 2 drive? Whether you're dealing with icy roads in New York, stop-and-go traffic in LA, or blistering summer heat in Las Vegas, the Model 2 is designed to handle it all with confidence and control. Stay tuned for Part 3. Where we break down exactly how Tesla engineered the Model 2's driving dynamics for real-world conditions. Because once your hands are on the wheel, performance matters just as much as protection. Advanced handling, real-world ready, how the Model 2 feels on the road. Let's talk about how the Tesla Model 2 actually drives, because it's not just about power or price anymore. It's about how it feels when your tires hit the pavement in the real world. Smarter, stickier, and smoother. Tesla's advanced chassis dynamics really shine here, starting with specially developed tires from Michelin. These aren't your average EV tires. They offer a grip coefficient of 0.95, way above the standard 0.82. In simple terms, these things stick to the road like glue. But it gets better. They're smart tires. A self-learning algorithm monitors wear and adjusts traction control in real time. Even in sharp turns, they maintain 72% surface contact, so you're always in control. Plus, tire pressure is tracked down to 0.1 psi accuracy, ensuring both performance and safety are always on point. Snow, rain, gravel, bring it on. Here's where Tesla pulls ahead: adaptability. In snow, the Model 2 activates 5 unique winter calibration algorithms, adjusting power delivery millisecond by millisecond to keep traction stable. In the rain, a redesigned tread pattern increases water channeling by 23%, cutting down hydroplaning risks dramatically. Hit a gravel road? The system automatically softens the dampers by 30%, so the suspension can better absorb rough terrain without losing grip. And in extreme heat, think 110 degrees Fahrenheit, the Model 2's cooling system retains 96% of available power, so you're not dealing with performance drop-offs just because it's a hot day. Built for the climb and the descent mountain drive, no problem. The hill descent system lets you control your speed with 1 mile per hour precision, making steep declines smooth and safe. The Model 2 can climb a 30% grade, steeper than San Francisco's legendary Filbert Street, while carrying up to 1,200 pounds. Side slope stability allows it to drive safely on a 24% lateral incline, which basically means you can cruise along the side of a hill without tipping over. Ice, sand, and everything in between. 87% success rate starting on ice. That's better than many AWD gas vehicles. Tows 1,500 pounds on moderate terrain. A dedicated rock crawl mode with ultra-fine 0.5 miles per hour precision. Even a rally mode for sand, boosting wheel speed by 15% to avoid getting stuck. Real-world efficiency numbers. Let's talk range and energy use, where the Model 2 really impresses. At a steady 70 miles per hour, you'll get 4.1 miles per kilowatt hour. That's 226 miles of range for the standard battery. 298 miles for the long-range version. Even at 80 miles per hour, efficiency only drops 12%, far better than the typical 18 to 22% hit on other EVs. Much of this comes from Tesla's class-leading drag coefficient of 0.219, meaning it slices through the air more efficiently than just about anything else in its class. Heat and cold, handled. In cold weather, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, range only drops 12%, while competitors often lose up to 22%. In hot weather, 95 degrees Fahrenheit, the drop is just 7%. The heat pump system performs like a champ, with a coefficient of performance, COP, of 3.22. That means it generates 3.2x more heat than it consumes in electricity, compared to the 1.0 COP you get with resistive heaters. Up the mountain, down with regeneration. Even during a mountain climb, on a 6% incline, you'll still get 3.8 miles per kilowatt hour. Every 1,000 feet of elevation gain only costs about 0.24 kilowatt hours, and you get 31% of that energy back on the way down thanks to regenerative braking, which can recover up to 85 kilowatts. City driving? Even better. In urban settings, the Model 2's efficiency climbs to 5.2 miles per kilowatt hour thanks to Tesla's refined regenerative braking system. In stop-and-go traffic, it captures 41% of energy, and the traffic-aware energy system improves city range by an extra 7.4%. City range: 278 miles with the standard battery, 362 miles with the long-range version bottom line. Is the Model 2 your EV? Whether you're squeezing into a parking spot in Manhattan, navigating a steep driveway in the suburbs, or heading out for a weekend adventure, the Tesla Model 2 is engineered for real life. So, what do you think? Is the 2025 Tesla Model 2 the electric vehicle you've been waiting for? Drop a comment with 2025 Model 2 if you're ready to be part of this next-gen EV movement. Let's see how many future owners are watching right now. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on that bell, because the future of driving is just getting started. Thanks for watching.